Dear students, today we are going to study the last part of the passage, learning the game. In the previous class, we learned the second part of the passage. I think all of you have understood that portion. Shall I ask some questions to you? What served Sachin as a very personal coaching manual? Why was Sachin asked to change his school? Okay, very good. Shall we move to the last part? Take your textbook, page number 23. All of you listen here.
Occasionally, my father came to take me home, and I would always ask him to treat me to a special fruit cocktail at a juice center near the club. While this regular demand was a little unreasonable, because at the time I did not realize that my parents also had to take care of the needs of my brothers and sister, my father would invariably end up giving me what I wanted just to see me happy. On other days, when I made my way home from Shivaji Park on my own, I would often fall asleep on the bus if I managed to sit down. Anyone who has been on a Mumbai bus at peak hours will know just how difficult it is to get a seat. On days when I wasn't so lucky, it was still a challenge just to stand with the kit bag, because the bus conductors would inevitably complain about me taking up the space of another passenger. It could be embarrassing because the conductors were often rude and would sometimes ask me to buy 2 tickets. I didn't have the money for a second ticket, and I had to learn to take these remarks in my stride. Dirty clothes often added to the embarrassment. With time, I evolved a way of wrapping the kit bag around me. Just as the helmet and pads became a part of me while batting, so the kit bag became an extension of me on the bus. I would often take the bus or train from Bandra to Churchgate, and it was all a great learning experience. Even though I loved cricket, there were still occasional days when playing with my friends at home was such fun that I would conveniently forget I was supposed to go to the nets. If I didn't turn up, Achareka sir would jump onto his scooter and come to find me. Sir would spot me in the melee and virtually drag me out. I would come up with excuses, but he would have none of it. He would get me to change and head off to Shivaji Park. On the drive, he would tell me, "Don't waste your time playing inane games with these kids. Cricket is waiting for you at the nets. Practice hard and see what magic can transpire." At that time, I hated being dragged off, but as I look back, I feel sheepish about my actions and can only admire Achareka sir's far-sightedness. Sir also punished me on one occasion when trying to teach me a very important lesson. Once, I bunked my daily evening practice to watch an inter-school cricket match, not anticipating that Sir would be there. He was angry, and he said it wasn't for me to come and watch other people play for. If I practiced hard enough, one day people from across the world would come and watch me play. Had it not been for Sir, I would not be the cricketer I turned out to be. He was a strict disciplinarian and did everything he could for me. I owe myself to him.
Now it's the time for your reading. Read the passage silently and find out the difficult words. Let's discuss these paragraphs. In these paragraphs, Sachin deals about his parents' financial condition, difficulties during traveling by bus with his kit bag. He picturizes how strict disciplinarian was his coach Achrekar sir? In the first paragraph, we can see Sachin used to demand his father to treat him a special fruit juice after his practice session. Though their financial setup was not favorable, his father accepted his demands. Then he says that he had to stand inside the bus with his kit bag on his back. He often took the space of another passenger. So, sometimes he was asked by the conductor to buy 2 tickets. Through the rest of the portion, Sachin reveals that when he evaded from practicing at the nets, Achrekar would come on his scooter to take him to the nets. Achrekar sir punished Sachin once when he bunked the daily evening practice. In short, Sachin says that the disciplinarian attitude of Achrekar sir helped him to practice hard every day and become a world-renowned cricketer. I think all of you have got the idea. Let me check whether you have studied. I will ask some questions to you. Why was Sachin asked by the bus conductors to buy 2 tickets? Why did Achrekar sir punish Sachin? Now, I will give some new words and its meanings. Some textual questions and answers are there. Next is the textual activities given in page number 26. Page number 26. Activity number 1. List out the roles of Ramesh Tendulkar, Ajit Tendulkar and Achrekar sir for moulding Sachin as a good cricketer. You must write down these questions in your notebook and write the answers. Then send it to your English teacher. If you have any doubt, we can discuss in our WhatsApp group. With this, we are concluding this chapter. From this passage, we learned that dedication, discipline, and the hard work are the keys which lead us to reach heights. May these leads you through your entire life and reach you to heights of your dreams. Thank you. Have a nice day.